Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and we are bringing you solo play for the board game The Castles of Burgundy. This is the 20th anniversary. It is designed by Stefan Feld, published by Alea Games, and this is going to be solitary gameplay and rules. We are going to read the solitary rules really quick, and then we're just going to play the game. Let's see. All rules of the base game apply except for the following exceptions and additions. You start the game with 1 silver coin, so put that right there on your duchy, and 2 workers, right there, and 3 random goods tiles. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Place them next to your player board. Take a castle tile and place it on any dark green castle space in your duchy. So I have placed mine right there. In the solo game, there is no restriction to the number of different types of colors, goods that you can collect. So I can have as many orange, blue, red, purple, pink, whatever as I like. I don't have to limit myself to 3. In addition to the dice and playing pieces in your color, get the white die. Place one of your placing pieces, start space 0 of the victory point track. The second piece does not go on the bridge for determining first player because I'm the only player. You put it on the 50 victory point. As you get victory points, well, let's just read the rules. It's like a target victory point marker on the 50 space. Follow the rules for the 2-player game for the rest of the game setup. Playing the game, you are playing 25 rounds, 5 phases, pile stacks of 5 goods each, so 5 rounds, so it's a total of 25 rounds. First, take the topmost goods tile and place it on the depot indicated by the white die. Okay, we're going to do that. Well, okay, this is playing the game. When you roll the white die, you take the topmost and you put it on the indicated depot. Then remove a hex tile from that depot from the game, starting top to bottom. And what I said in the original one, I dinked a couple of rules because this is for the solo. Let's say we've rolled that 6. We've rolled that beautiful bean footage. So we're going to place the first one here, and then we're going to take the top one from there. If it is already gone, we're going to take the second one from here. If both of those are already gone, you go clockwise and get the first one from the next depot. You can only expand to other regions via the rivers. So I've started here. I can do these, no problem. This one, then this one, but in order to go elsewhere, I have to play boat and boat. So boats are very important in the beginning of the solo variant. So I'm definitely going to want to try to get these. When you place a ship, take all the goods from a depot of your choice, whichever one has the most tiles, and then immediately get rid of the rest. In addition, when you place a ship, you have the option to exchange any 5 of your goods for a single hex tile from the central black depot, which is these right here. So I can exchange 5 goods when I place a ship, 5 goods for one of those. And then I can place that hex tile face down, black side up, because the back of them, just like that picture, has a black face. Anywhere on my board, adjacent, I don't get the bonuses from it, like if it's a building or if it's a monastery. However, I can place it anywhere as a wild card if I need to do that. And it helps to complete a region. To gain victory points, a color bonus, or eventually for winning the game. It has no other effect. For example, a black mine won't generate silver at the end of a phase. Placing a black ship doesn't gain you goods tile or allow you to pay 5 goods to take a black hex tile. Victory points from monastery tiles are added immediately, so it's not like end of the game bonus or anything. If you get 4 victory points for each of a kind of building that you have in your duchy, it happens immediately, not later. Because it's not about victory points, it's about finishing the game in 25 rounds. Dum-de-dum, you won't gain a victory point bonus when you complete a color. Meaning, if you complete all of a color on your duchy before anyone else, you get victory point bonuses for that in the normal game. Instead, you choose a hex tile from the black depot and place it directly on your duchy. So you can get, when you complete a color, you grab one of these and you put it on there immediately. Whenever you gain victory points, move your victory point counter that many spaces, just like in the base game. Whenever you do, you may buy additional victory points. When you have given yourself victory points from doing something, you can buy additional victory points at 1 victory point per silver. There's no other reason to use silver in the solo variant, so when you get a silver and you get victory points from doing something, bust that silver out, do it. Just spend it and be done with it. When you reach your target victory point marker, you reset to 0, but you move this to 45. And you also get an extra action just as if you had played a castle. So when you do that, you reset here to 0, you move from 50 down to 45, and you take a free die action, anything that you could do. And that's pretty much it. You've got to fill all of these in 37 rounds. And I just realized that the first time I did solo, it was difficult because I was doing it wrong. The second time I did solo, it was really easy because I was doing it wrong. So I think I've got it down pat. Let's play Castles of Burgundy. Alrighty. Sorry, Will. Okay, so we are going to first place our goods. Doink, doink, and doink. These tell us how many rounds there are left to go in a phase, and then of course how many phases there are. And whichever phase we are in, that's how many points we get for completing an area. So let's go ahead and do this. We have our monastery there. Let's roll dice. We have the white 4, so this is going to go on the 4 depot right there. And lose the boat. Ah, goodness, I did not want to lose the boat, because I kind of want the boat. Okay, we have a 4 and a 2. I cannot do that. What I can do is I can spend 1 worker to change this 2 to a 1 and get that boat and put it right there. And then I can place it on a 6. I cannot place it right now. So 4, do I want this building? That building lets me place anything. When I play it, it lets me place anything. Let's take the building. Let's do that. So we'll put the building right there, and we'll take that. Okay. That is the first phase. Let's roll dice again. I think I want to put this here, because I think I would rather put this here and just the spare pieces there, because we're not worried about the victory points. Dink, dink, dink. So that way, put the dice right there. Okay, here we go. Second verse, same as the first. Alright, white die is a 1. So we're going to place this one here. And we're going to take the Abbey. That has been removed from the game. Dum. I have a 5 and a 6. I'm going to use the 6 and place my boat right there. A few things happen because it's down the river adjacent to the castle. So, placing the boat, I can take all the goods from a depot of my choice. So I'm going to go ahead and take 4. That way I've got it. And I could spend the 5, but I can't do that, so I don't get to get silver this time because I only have 4. However, I did complete an area, which is 1 hex in the first phase, which is 10, so I get 11 points. Doink, right there. Working my way around at 50. Working my way. All right. And now I still have a 5. With the 5, I am going to spend my last worker. Dink. And I'm going to modify that to a 4. And I'm going to place this building right there. But I don't have anything in my key area. No, I don't want to do that. I think I'll build a building first. So let's put that back to a 5, get that worker back. Are there any buildings at 5? No. There's one at 6. Okay, I'll spend the worker and modify that to a 6 and purchase this building right here and place it there. That's the one I want to place first. So we'll put it there. Alright. That's the second round. Third round. We've got a 4. So this is going to go in the 4 depot. Oh, this should have been taken away when I did this. So that gets taken away. Alright. 5 and 2. So let's play the 2 and put this building right there on that 2, right on the other side of the boat. So that does a couple of things. First, that enables me to play any tile. No, that one doesn't. That lets me sell stuff. I did the wrong one. I did the wrong one. I wanted to do this one first. I'm sorry. That one goes there. That lets me place any tile. Okay? So I'm going to place this one here. That one lets me sell stuff for 4 silver. So I'm going to sell all of these goods. Now I'll put them there off the screen. And I'm going to get 4 silver for that. Now, I completed this area. In the first phase, it's 1 hex, so I get 11 points again, from 11 to 22, and I just got victory points, so I'm going to spend my 5 silver, and I'm going to get 5 more victory points. And then this one hasn't completed an area yet, but it's going to, I know it. Now, I need a castle, livestock, or a building, and I have a 5. 6, I don't have any workers. I have no workers, so I think what I'm going to do is spend that and take 2 workers onto my duchy right there. Let's go to the 4th round of phase A. Okay, we have a 5. So we're going to place goods right here. Oh, when I did that, I did not take anything from here. So this one needed to go away. The mine did. We're getting it. We're getting it. And now that I've placed the 5, that monastery goes away as well. See, when I placed this one here, there was nothing here. Clockwise, I would take the first one, the top one. And then since I just placed that, this one goes away. Okay, so with a 3 and a 4. 3 and 4 kind of limits what I'm doing a little bit, and you can't see them too well. That's building, mine, monastery, just so you know. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. I have workers. I could take a building and a monastery using the 2 workers. There's got to be a better way to do this. 3 and 4. I think the 3 I need to take. Do I do farm or building? I think I got to do the farm. So we'll put livestock there. I'll take the livestock tile from 3. That leaves me with a 4. I could get the castle on 2 by using 2 workers to change that 4 to a 2. lot going on this first one. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. 2 workers to change that to a 2, and I'm going to take that monastery, or that castle. Yeah. All right, 5th round. And that is a 3. So this goes here. It's a good thing I got that livestock when I did. The building goes away. Taken from the game. Alright, so that's 4 and 1. And I need to place stuff. I have no workers. The livestock I can't place. I'm going to use the 1 for workers. 2 workers. I'm going to take one of those workers, modify this 4 to a 5, and place the castle right here. So that gives me a free action, a free die action. I think I'm going to take another livestock right there. Am I? Or am I going to take workers? Or am I going to place and get more points? I think that's what I'm going to do right there, because actually that's the next to last tile I can take on the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to, or do I get workers? Or do I get workers? I can't complete anything else on this phase. No, I think I'm going to get workers. I really do. I think I'm going to get workers instead. So 2 workers gives me a total of 3. That was my free die action. Now I have completed a area. So that is 1 for 1 hex and 28 to 38, 10 more for phase A. Okay. So that is phase A completed. So now we are going to remove these and place all new tiles out there. We have the worker building. That would be a nice one to have. We have that one, the market. We have the factory. And another factory. Okay. Place a boat and a boat and a castle and a mine right there. 2 livestock. There's 3 sheps and 3 moo cows and 2 monasteries. Let's go with 4 bonus points for each. That is an expansion, because that tile is in the expansion. So we're taking that one out. Alright. That one there. So, number 4, that one does. What does it do, so that way I know if I want it? If that tile is in your duchy, whenever you sell a type of goods, either when taking the dice action or when placing a warehouse, you gain a worker in addition to the silver coin you would normally receive. May not be worried about that one too much. However, this is 4 bonus points for each of the towers you have in your duchy, and I don't have any yet. Alright. I'm not to the point where I can play monasteries anyway. I need buildings, boats, livestock. Alright, phase 2. Is that all of them? Nope, none of these got used. They get removed. Black ones go over here. Let's get 4 new ones. I'd really like to be able to do it this turn, because I could use another boat. Oh, and there's a tower. That's a bonus point. Another building there. That is... Alright. Boom. There we go. We are set to start phase 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of reds in that one. 5. Okay, here we go. Phase 2, round 1. That's going to be a 3. So we place this here, and we lose the livestock. Okay, I've got 1 livestock there. I need more. We have a 2 and a 4. I can place the livestock. Let's do that. So there's a 2, and we're going to place a livestock. And that is 3 piggly wiggly, so I get 3 piggly wiggly bonus points. And I have a 4. 4 gets me a boat. I'm going to buy the boat. Give me a boat. A boat. It was right there. That's the end of the first. Yeah, this is going to be a tougher one to do, I can see right now. Round 2. Fight. That's a 5. So this is going to go here, and the mine goes away. Let us see. We have a 3 and a 5, where I can see them. 3 and a 5, huh? Alright, 3 and a 5. 3 and a 5. 3 and a 5. 3 and a 5. 3 is going to be the boat. That goes there. So I pick this one here. Doink, doink. The rest of these get removed. I do not have 5 to sell for silver, so I'm not going to be doing that at this time. Kind of can't. Don't have enough. I have completed, so that is 1 hex. Phase B is only 8 points, so that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I go back here. This moves down to 45. I get a free die, and I think I'm going to take which building? None of them give me the workers. That lets me take a building into my hand when I play it. That one gives me workers. 4 workers. Okay, we're going to take that one. That's my die, playing it like it was a 6. Now I have the 5, and that's a 1. I'm going to use 2 workers and modify that 6, 1. Place this one here. Get 4 workers. Now I have 5 to deal with. I got workers. And I completed a 2 hex area. So a 2 hex area is worth 3 points. 8 for the second phase. That's 11 more. Okay. And that is the end of round number 2. Phase B, round 3. That's a 4. So we're going to place the 3rd good in the 4 depot and remove this building from play. I need livestock and a boot. Livestock and a boot. Let me make sure of something. When I get 250, you're setting a victory. Carry out dice as if you had added a castle. Blah. Okay. When do I get to go there? That's when I place a ship and I sell the 5 goods. Okay, cool. Alright, so, I don't get silver for that. I get the black thing from the middle. I'm not going to redact that at that point. When I sold the 5 goods the first time, I should have gotten one of these and placed it face down as a wild card. My bad. If you watched to this point, you saw me, then yeah. But otherwise, go ahead and make a comment. We're figuring out the rules, showing you how to play the solitaire, so don't hesitate to comment. 5, all there is at 5 is a monastery, which I do not need right now. I need a boat, so I can play 2 workers, 1, 2, to modify that to a 6, and then a 1, and take the boat, and then I can use the other 5, it was a 5, to play the boat right there. So that completes one hex plus 8 more is 9, gives me 20. I get to choose this. There are no others to discard. And we go to the 4th round of Phase B. We have a 1. So this good is going to go to the 1 depot, and this building is removed from the game. And then I have, where is it? Where are you? Right there. 4 and a 3. I've got workers. I have no tiles to put down. The 3 has got to be, let's see, I need livestock. There's only 1 livestock to get, and that's a 6. I got to use 2 workers to get to it. So that's not happening. I do need a building, so I can use 1 worker to change that 4 to a 5. And put that building in my key area on my duchy. And need a 5 to play it. Yuck. I got a 2. Do I get 2 workers and get the livestock? I need livestock. Take 2 extra workers and leave the livestock? No, let's change that. No, that's a 6. I need 3 workers to do that. I can't take it, so I'm getting workers. Alright. 2 workers right there. So that is the end of round 4. Round 5 coming right up. That is a white 3. So the final good goes here clockwise. Gets rid of the monastery. Removed from the game. And that leaves me with a 3 and a 4. Again. I'm going to place the building. I can't take any buildings because there aren't any. I'm not going to need one of those for a while. There's nothing to get. Okay, I got to spend 2 workers. 1, 2. Change this to a 5 and a 6. I got to get that livestock. This is a lackluster turn. And with that 3, I'm going to place the livestock and get 3 points for my 3 sheps. 1, 2, 3. That's going to end it. That's not a whole lot better than the first round was. So we'll play. We're having fun. I'm good with it. It's a whatever. Blotty blotty. Okay, reset the board. That can stay there. We need a boot and a boot. And a mine. Yes, perfectly acceptable to Gimli that sucker up. Okay, so you guys go over there. I haven't taken any from the center. Alrighty, so we need 4 new buildings. We have the place any tile. We have the abbey. Now we have another abbey. We have the one that lets you grab a livestock or a boot when you play it. 2 more livestock tiles, 3 sheps. That'd be a good one to get some points with. And 3 deers. And 2 monasteries we need. 4 for each one of these on the board. And that's 1. I've got 1 so far. And 5. Let's see what that one does. I think that's anytime you play a boat, you get to what? Number 5. Let's find out what that one does. Do I want that? When this tile is in your duchy, whenever you place a ship tile, in addition to taking all goods from a depot of your choice, you may also grab all goods from an adjacent depot. Ooh, do tell. Alright. Nope, we need 4 center black tiles. So we have Whenever taking anything from here onto your key areas, a plus or one modifier, plus or minus one. 4 moo cows. You get 4 victory points for each type of animal that you have at the end of the game, but that would actually now be the same thing. 1 for each. Let me see, because I know, let me see what 7 does. There's a lot of good ones out there, and I'm not going to be able to get them all. Number 7, that last one I played, a lot of monasteries out there. If this tile is in your duchy, whenever you place a livestock tile, in addition to the usual bonus for existing livestock of the same type in the same pasture, you also gain 1 victory point for each livestock tile that scores at that time. Okay, cool. So, we are beginning phase 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, here we go. So that is a 3, which means you go here, and we lose the deers. Alrighty, so we have a 3 and a 5 with which to work. Building is a 5, and that lets me take a building tile. I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's going to go there, which lets me take a building tile from here. And if I get the Abbey, that lets me take... If I get that, it lets me take livestock to my key. I think I'm going to take that one right there. Of course, if I take the Abbey, I can take a mine, and I need a mine. But I don't have anywhere else to play the building. Yeah, I can go here. Yeah, let's do the mine. Let's do the Abbey. Okay, the Abbey is going there. And that was with the what? Oh, from playing this. Okay. And also, that's 1 hex plus 6 for phase C. So that 7 gets me up to 30. Now I have my 2 dice. I would like to spend the 5, get a mine, spend the 3, place the mine right there. So that fills 1, so that's 1 point for 1 hex, plus 6 is another 7. Okay, that's the first round. Now for the second round of phase C. That is a 2. So you'll go here and we lose that monastery. And that gives us a 2 and a 3 with which to work. The boat is connected here and here. And now this is connected to this boat or to monasteries. So I have 2 possibilities for monasteries now. None at 3 or 2 at all. 1 at 5, but I got to spend workers to do that, and that'll drain my workers. So I have 4. 3 and 2. There's not a lot for me to take. The 2. If I spend 2 workers, I can place that Abbey and draw a monastery into my key area. So we're going to do that. We're going to place 1 right here. So I'm going to use my 2 workers to modify that 2 to a 1 and then a 6. And I'm going to place the Abbey right there. That allows me to take any monastery, mine, or castle into my hand. I'm going to take a monastery, and it's going to be there's only 1 left that I can take, so it's going to be that one. Alright. I have one more, but I have no workers, so I can't place that right now. I have no workers. A 3. Do I want another abbey? It may not be a horrible idea to take this other abbey right here. No workers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just take the abbey for the 3. Okay, there's that. So that is round 2. Round 3. Fight. Okay, that's a 6. So you go there, and we lose that building. And that leaves us with 2 and a 6. So I can't play any of them. Do I get another livestock for the 6? And then get workers. 3 sheps for the 6. Workers for the 2. Alright, let's do the 4th round. Have a lot of places to fill up. That is a 1, so this goes here, and we lose that building. I have a 4 and a 3. Darn tootin' would like to play a few things here. We're going to play the Abbey with a 3, which lets me take, yeah, no limit to the same building being in there. So that lets me take another building onto my duchy. There aren't any more buildings. Do I want to do that with the 3? Might want to take the worker. And let's see. Can't do that. Bummer. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. Okay. It fills the space with the 3. Puts the lotion in the basket, or else it gets the hose again. Let's do some livestock. 2 workers to make this 4, a 5, and a 6. Going to place 3 sheps here. Now I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because the 2 sheep hexes are adjacent. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I completed an area which is 3 hexes and 6. That gives me 9 points. Yerk. Yeah, let's do that. So we move that down to 40, and I get a free die action. And with that, I am going to place. Now, am I going to get a? What am I going to do? 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 I want to place that right there, and I'm going to get that kind of building is right here, so I get 4 points. Not a lot, but take it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab a boat instead. That's my free die action for doing that. Okay. Grab a boat. We go to the final round of Phase C. That is a 3, so you're going to go there. And we lose the other boot. And now we have a 1 and a 5. No workers. The 5 is going to be this guy, and he's now going to give us 4 points now. And then take those back. Now I start knocking stuff over. Dr. Thumbs has returned. So that is with the 5. Yeah, you're a 5. The 1, I can't play the boat. There's nothing to take with the 1. I have no workers. I need to get workers. Alright. 2 workers, and that's the end of Phase C. And I put a little bit down, but I got a long way to go, guys. I really do. So, these come up. Doinky, 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 doinky. Lost all of those cool little monasteries in the middle. That's kind of a bummer. That monastery can stay, so we need 4 new building type tiles. There is one that lets me sell goods without having to play the boat. There is one that gives me 2 sivers. There's one that lets me take boat or livestock, and here's one that lets me get 2 sivers also. Monastery is there. We need 2 boat tiles, 2 boots. We need mine. 2 livestock. There's 2 piggly wigglies and 2 deers and 2 monasteries. That one, I get 2 workers anytime I take a tile in. Wow. Oh, one time. I get 2 workers when I take a tile onto my key area. And anytime I place any tile onto here, +1, -1 modification if needed. Alright, let's get our 4 center black tiles. There's a mine. 4 piggly wigglies. 3 happy deers. And a sell goods. So that is the warehouse. Alright. Okay, let's lay out our goods tiles for the 4th phase, for the D phase. Doink. 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 Okay, roll number 1. This has got to be good. Everything's got to hit. Everything has got to hit. There's a 5. So we place this one here. We lose the mine. That's not urine, that's mine. We have a 1 and a 2. I have a boat that I cannot play. I have 2 workers. I don't need another boat yet. I could use a building and a monastery, I think is what I'm going to do for the 1 and the 2. Looks like I can play one of them. 1 for the building. I'll take that one because that gives me silvers. Do I play it immediatamente? Modify the die. I almost think I have to kickstart things, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend a worker, change that 2 to a 1. I'm going to place it right there, and I'm going to play this one right here. That gives me 2 silvers. Right there. Okay, that's the first round. Second. That is a 6. So you go here, we lose another building. This game's getting along in the tooth. 4 and 5. Thinking maybe gonna go with alright, head in the game. Ding, ding, ding. 4, I can play a boat. I can take those and I can sell stuff. I don't have the one that lets. Oh, that's a bummer. That's gone. So 5. Do I want to take that and get 2 workers? I think I want to get that 5. Put that on my duchy for the 5, and then I think for the 4 I'm going to play the boot, which lets me. I immediately remove all goods from other depots. I'm going to choose this one right here because that's like 6. So these go away. A lot of them out there, but it's okay. I got 3 in one fell swoop. I was looking for it. I don't have the monastery that lets me sell whatever goods I want to. I don't have that. That's okay. And now, since I did that, I'm going to do these 5 and take a wild card from the middle. Don't need a mine. That's on the other side of the board, so I'm probably not going to get to that point anyway. And I'm going to place a building right about, what am I feeling, 3 or 6? Where the monastery can complete it there. We'll put it right there on the 6. That's a wild card. Okay. Alright, we go to the 3rd round. That's a 4. So that goes there. We lose a boot. I have a 3 and a 1. I'm going to take 1 worker, modify that 1 to a 6. I'm going to place it there. This one is going to go here. So I have completed 2 hexes, which is 3 points, in D phase, which is 4, so that's 7 points. And what does that one let me do again? Number 6. I think I already read that on another one. I may spend 2 worker chips instead of 2 silver to buy a hex tile from the game board, or I may choose a hex tile from all depots, not just the central black one. I'm still only buy once per turn and only 1 hex per turn. Okay, but we can't buy from the. No, we can't. Okay, cool. So I can use my silver. I could buy a hex. I'm thinking, I'm looking over a 3-leaf clover that I overlooked be tree. I'm thinking I'm going to spend my 2 silvers. So I don't think I'm going to make up the victory points. And buy that. Okay. And I still have a 3. And don't you know, I can play that one right there on that 3. So that completes 2 hexes. So that's 3 points plus 4 is 7 more. Dong, 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 dong. Lets me take livestock or a boot to the key area of my duchy. And I'm thinking, more points do the boot. Need livestock, more points to do the boot. Of course I could take that. Let's take the boot. Alright. We go to the 4th round. That is a double 6s. Yuck. So that's a 3. We lose the livestock. Bye-bye, dears. We have 2 6s. So we're going to take the livestock. Yes. Ooh, I got a notification. And I have no workers and nowhere to place either of those, which means I kind of have to get workers with that other 6. So give me 2 workers. We'll go to the 5th round of the next to last phase here. That's triple 1s. Oh my gosh, I had trips. Urgh. We lose that one. 2 1s. Well, what may I do, you ask? I'll answer. I can play the boot for a 1, which allows me to take goods and have the rest removed. And I cannot buy one of these yet because I don't have 5. However, I did complete one, so that's 1 hex plus 4 victory points is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have another 1 sitting there. I have 2 workers. I'm going to... do I want to play a tile? Do I want to get a castle? I may want to grab that castle for just 1. Modify that 1 to a 2, by the way. And I'm going to grab castle. Alright, and that's the end of phase D. We have one final phase to play. And it's a lot to be able to do. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need a lot of extras in order to pull that off. Because not only do I have to place them, I also have to get them. I don't think I'm going to pull this one off. But that's okay. Castles of Burgundy. Digging it. Designed by Stefan Feld, published by Alea Games, and this is the 20th anniversary edition. Why, I don't know, because this game came out back in like 2012. But it's the 20th anniversary edition, and this is Solitaire gameplay and rules with Tabletop Sports Delaware. Alright, let's, none of the shenanigans, let's get this 5th one in the books. Everything is gone. We need 2 boots, we need a castle, we need a mine, we need 4 build-imitators. That one lets me draw light green or blue. That lets me draw light green or blue. That one lets me draw another building, and that one lets me sell goods. Let's see, 2 monasteries. That one lets me roll die, workers, and coins. We'll find out for sure if I take it. That one gives me bonus points for each one of these. There's only 1 on my duchy. Wow, I thought I had more than that. And what else? Moos. Well, that's Piggly Wigglies. There we go. Moo cows. Moo sheep. Yeah, we got moo sheep in this game. They look like sheep. They say moo. Black tiles in the middle. We have Bearden, Carcel, more moo sheep, and a boot. Let's do this. Lay out the goods. 1. Yeah, show me the goods. Final phase. Any zones I complete. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't completed any totally yet. But they're only worth an additional 2 to however many hexes the area is comprised of. Let's roll. Round 1. Final phase. That would be a 2. So we're going to lose a monastery. And I have a 1 and a 3. I'm thinking, I need building, and I could use farm life. And another building, maybe. 2 buildings. That would help me to complete 1. 3, 1, or I could get the boot. I can't play the boot. Livestock. Play livestock, but I don't have that. I want to take 2. No, I got these I gotta play. 1 and a 3. Livestock. Gotta use a worker. Play 2 Piggly Wigglies. Changing that 3 into a 4. So I get 2 points for my Piggly Wigglies. Further decisions to be made. Thinking of 1. A boat, a building. Can't place the castle or workers. I'm really thinking building, and that one lets me sell goods. Or workers. Ah, crap. Let's get the building. I get workers later if I need it. Alright, that's 1. Let's see. Round 2. That's a 5. Goes there. Bye-bye mine. We have a 4 and a 5. The building is a 5. Right there. So that lets me sell goods for a silver each. So that gives me 2 silvers. I completed a 4 hex. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 10 plus 2 is 12 points. 27, 37. I don't need that many more points. That doesn't get me there. Caradola. Almondy, almondy, almondy. Crud. What did I do to do that? The 5. Move the dice over so you don't lose track of what you got left. Always move your dice before you make the action. Leaves me a 4. And I can't place that. I could sell 2 and get one of them, but I can't put it down. 4? Wait, I could, but I don't have any goods to sell. It would fill a space, and I'm not getting 3 victory points from 2 silver. I'm going to do that, spend the 2 silver, buy the building, place it in my duchy, use the 4, and put the building right down there. It's one more that's filled out. So you can see I'm going to come close, but no bananas here on this one. However, having fun. 3 rounds to go. That is a 4, which means we lose a boot. Double 6s. Yeah, well, I got 2 things there. Got that. I have no workers. I think I need to get both of those. Boom. 2 6s. Let's get them over here. We've got them. We haven't had to buy any workers yet. May luck out. I can get 2 more completed areas with that. Get a monastery. There's 1 left. I could maybe finagle 3 completed areas. Get an extra roll. Yeah, but I don't have another mine, and I need 2 more to win it. Alright, let's see what we got. The 4th round starts with a 2. So this goes here. We lose the castle. We've lost the castle! We've lost the castle! Every man for himself! 3 and 5. 5 is livestock. 5 is livestock. 2 piggies. Next to 2 other piggies, it's 4 points. Bam, boom. Goes to 35. I get an extra die, and I still have to do the completed area. Let's do the completed area first. So that's 2, gives me 3 points. Final phase, 5 points. And I get an extra die action. I'm going to place my castle down here. I get 1 point for completing it, and 2 more, so that's 3. I just placed a castle. I get another free die action. And I haven't used those yet. Okay. I'm going to place a building right there, which lets me draw a boat or livestock. I'll draw the livestock. I've completed 2 buildings, so that's 3 points, plus 2 is 5 more. I'm going to spend the 5. Am I? What am I going to do? Or am I going to spend the... I don't have any more buildings to put down. I don't need buildings. I could do the farm. 5. What's left out there? Building, science, and a boot. And I'm not going to get to the boot. I think it's going to be 5 for the monastery and 3 to place it. 5 takes it from there, and 3 puts it right there. That one lets me 13. Let's find out exactly what I get to do real quick. 13. Whenever I do take workers, I get a silver in addition to the 2 workers. Perf. I may need to do workers, I don't know. Final round, and this last one I got it down to 6. That's a 6. So you go there, clockwise, we lose the boot. And I have a 3 and a 5. 3 is a building, nowhere to put it. 5 is I've got to do 2 workers for the, doesn't matter which, for the 3. And I get a silver. And I get to spend my 2 workers and change the 5 to a 1. Put down my moo sheep. So that's 2 points for the cows. I completed 1, so that's 1, 2, 3 more. And oh, no, when you complete a color, shoot. Choose a hex from the Black Depot and place it directly on your duchy. Okay, we're going to red X that, because I completed my buildings. I just completed all my livestock. So the buildings, we're going to take that. So I get 3 points for completing it. 1, 2, 3. And I get a free die action. I'm going to take the boat, because there's nothing else out there to really take. Livestock is done. So I'm going to, for my no, I get a free, no, I get to draw them from out there. Let's leave that there. It doesn't matter. Let's take the livestock. For my second one, for completing the buildings was that. For completing the livestock, I'm going to take the boat and put it right there. I completed it. Gives me 3 more points. I'm going to take these 2. Doesn't really matter at this point, I don't think. And these will be removed. I cannot sell them because I don't have 5. That is the end of the game. And I got to within 1, 2, 3. I get an extra victory point. I would have used that. But it didn't make a difference. But boom, there you go. That is Castles of Burgundy Solitaire. As far as the mechanics, it's sound. It plays really well. I enjoy playing it. I really like the spending the dice and trying to figure out what you're going to take from here, from the board into your duchy in the key areas, and then getting them onto the hexes. It really has a lot of cool things that I like. The biggest, and if it's a hang-up, it's what it is. Thematically, it's not my cup of tea. I love Terraforming Mars. I love Pandemic. I love Tiny Epic Galaxies. I love a few other games, and they give me a huge sense of urgency. Dead of Winter gets me so worked up because we have to win or we're going to die. This game plays well. It does play well. Don't read anything into it more than that. However, it doesn't excite me like other games that I have and enjoy do. Onirim, the card game I just got. It really balances familiarity with a deck of cards with the tension that I just described. I really do enjoy that game. I love those games. I really like this game. So it's a good game. I give this one probably about a 6.5 personally on Board Game Geek, which, by the way, let me do that real quick. Board Game Geek. I must log the play before I forget to do it. Castles of Burgundy. Log the play, save. I've played it 4 times since I got it a week and a half ago or so. Try to do that with all my game plays. I've got a lot logged in there in the last 5 months. I really started doing it religiously in September. But guys, that is Castles of Burgundy. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, showing you how to do it. Stupid glare really stinks. Whatever. But there you go. Castles of Burgundy, designed by Stefan Feld, published by Aaliyah Games. Solitaire gameplay and rule video. We're just a bit over an hour, so thank you very much for hanging in there. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it not only informational, but inspirational as well. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and keep on rolling. Piggly wiggly. Moo sheep. Where'd that horse come from?